Oh no, I have a reaction. Oh, this is not good. The best release from Catrice since the new foundation. New launch from Catrice that screams spring to me. And now we will see which of these are flops and which are incredible, because I've already tried it and I know. So Catrice released a lip balm that is in this gold, very, very bold and kitschy packaging. And then they released like a dupe for something pixie. 2 blushes and 1 highlighter. They are in the stick form, of course, and then they also released 3 lip liners and 3 lip tints, and these are actually pairs, so you have one name for both products that are the same shade. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so. It would mean so much. And now let's try them on. Let's start with the first product. Is this lip balm here. It's Shimmer lip balm in the shade Lust for Love. And you actually twist it up to open it. You can see I've already used it some. The base of this lip balm is actually like a powdery nudish pink. And then it has a lot of chunky gold glitters inside. So it's very, very gold as the packaging. And it has such a big glitters. It's not shimmer. It's actually a glitter. Gold glitter. And it's very thick. Ooh. Maybe I applied a bit too much. I removed the excess now. But it's still very stringy, as you can see probably. I don't like this product actually. Formula itself, it's really cheap. Yeah, I'm very disappointed with this one. Actually, it also feels really weird on my lips. It's not hurting, but it's very uncomfortable. And I cannot describe the feeling. It's just so as if my skin is pulling. Ooh, no, I have a reaction. Ooh, this is not good. I'm taking this off immediately. It started to burn. And this is not like a plumping product or anything. And yeah, you cannot remove the glitters very easily. This is such a bad product. Catrice shouldn't release something that cheap. This is like a kid's product, but it's hurting, so it's not for kids. I'm really disappointed with this one. How hard is it to create a lip balm, you know, that it's decent? Let's move on to the cheek products. So I have 2 blushes, these 2. So these are blush sticks. This is in the shade Cheeky Flirt, and this one is in the shade Amor's Fave. And then I have a highlighter in a stick form as well. It's a highlighter stick, Kiss and Glow. Oh, sorry, the shade is Aurora Glow. Okay, so I've already tried this. Sorry, I'm just gonna apply lip oil on my lips so that my lips won't hurt so much, and I'm hoping that the lip oil is gonna help to remove those glitters. These are kind of a dupes for Pixie's blushes, and I really wanted to try those, but shipment, it's so expensive, so I never bought those, even though I would really love to. And those are very buttery, as much as I saw online, and you can actually apply them directly, but I'm gonna show you why I wouldn't do that with these. So on bottom you have a small, very, very dense blush that I don't know why brands are still doing this, because the product is more chunky with it and it's always a bad brush. And then also, I'm gonna show you, and sometimes when you're pulling the cap off, you can remove this part as well, so it's kind of annoying. You twist up the product to get it out, and it's a really beautiful shade. I've already showed you in B-roll probably. It's a very corally, but in a good way. It's not too orangey shade, so it's very nice for spring or summertime. But the scent of this is horrible. This is plastic fantastic. I'm always kidding, plastic fantastic, but this is a scent of pure plastic. And it's so strong, it's bothering me so much. Of course, when you'll have it on your face, you won't smell it. And usually then I'm not bothered too much about those kind of products. But even with application, I can smell this so much that it's bothering me. It's ridiculous. It feels so cheap and toxic because of the scent. So this product is clearly made for applying it like that. I mean, I always recommend applying products first on the back of your hand and then go on your face. But, I mean, it's such a horrible scent. It's because I love this shade so much. So the thing is that with this shade, because it's lighter, it's alright. I would personally do smaller, these sticks, not so wide, because then this can really quickly happen that you go too far down here. So if this stick would be smaller, if you know what I mean, it would be a little bit better because you could be more precise with the application. I'm just gonna correct it underneath here. It also has that really beautiful balmy shift. I like it, I really do, but it's actually quite hard to blend it out if you apply it in that way. I think that the formula should be a little bit more balmy, not so stiff, not so hard. And with this lighter shade, it wasn't that hard to blend it out. But with the next shade, I wouldn't do this. 2 exciting news. You can now subscribe to my weekly newsletter. You're gonna get a full view of all the videos that I've created throughout the week, and also I'm gonna talk about exciting makeup that is coming or that it was recently launched. The second thing, you can now book a session, one-on-one session with me. It's a makeup workshop where we can go through anything that you have concerns on, or we can go through a day or evening or I don't know, wedding makeup. Everything is going to be down below. Please don't forget to check it out if you're interested. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit smaller amount because it's a darker shade. So let me be clear here. I'm really not recommending it applying that way. I'm just showing you how to apply the product in a way that it's meant to be applied. I hope you can see how hard it is to blend it out, that it looks a little bit patchy in some areas, like right here. And that's because the formula is a little bit too stiff for this type of application. So here is the difference in the shade first. This is the shade Amor's Fave, and this is the shade Cheeky Flirt. I really like this one. I mean, this one is not that bad, but I just prefer their previous cream blush that they released for Halloween. I love that one. So what's, in my opinion, the problem with this is the scent, most of all. This is so horrible, it's almost unbearable. Once you have it on, as I've already said, it's alright. You cannot smell it. I would kind of skip on this, if I'm completely honest, because I think that they have many others better products. But if you already bought them, then I would rather go first on the back of your hand and then from there apply it with your synthetic brush or beauty blender. And also, as I've already mentioned, it's a little bit bulky. The brush, we don't need the brush, and it would be a bit better if it would be shorter here. But both shades are really, really pretty and the finish is really, really nice. So, you know, but if you don't like this balmy, a little bit tacky feeling on your face, you won't like this. These kind of products are usually better for those who have dry skin or dry to normal skin. But if you like it anyway, then by all means, you know. And then the highlighter. So again, especially for the highlighter, this is too large for me. So I'm gonna actually apply it like that. So I'm gonna now just blend it in with my finger. Again, it has that weird plastic scent. You get even more of that balmy effect on your cheeks, which I really like. I wouldn't say this is the prettiest cream highlighter ever. It's not the worst, but it's very like, it's not that beaming, so it's really natural. So this all depends on you, what you like. In my opinion, it's a little bit too chunky actually. It's not that finely milled as I would like it to be. If I'm gonna keep this, I will probably use it more so for the body than for the face. So here I'm just gonna show you how I would apply it. So with my finger, if the scent wouldn't be that horrible, I would say go try them, but I'm a little bit skeptical about this. I was really pumped for this. I couldn't wait to pick them. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try them even more and we will see if they're going to grow on me, but I don't think so. Now, let's see if I can remove now the glitter. Yeah. So now you know what to do if you have the same problem. Just use some oil. It's going to be easier. Alright, now the lip products. So they released 3 lip liners, 3 lip Peptide lip tints. And they are matchy. The lip liner, it's called Kiss and Glow Plumping Lip Liner. The first pair, it's in the shade Don't Miss a Kiss. And this is the same shade, Don't Miss a Kiss. And it's a peptide lip tint, as I've already mentioned. And I'm just gonna show you. I really like this too. So you can see that I've created a contour, but it's so light that it's not too much, if you know what I mean. So you can really do your contouring for a day-to-day basis. It's a little bit more warm. It should be a little bit more cool toned for most people to get that contour effect. But if you are pale like me, then it's going to work for you as well. I really like the formula. It's super creamy. It's easy to apply. I'm not the biggest fan of these twist up lip pencils, but like for the price, I'm not gonna be mad about that. It's just not my preference, but I think this is a really good lip liner and I really like this shade. I'm highly recommending these. The Peptide lip tint. And let me say, I love these. These are my new favorites. I'm not kidding. I love that they are sheer as well, but they have quite a lot of pigment for a lip tint, you know. Usually these are almost clear, like lip oils, and I really like that you still get a little bit of color there. I love these two so much. Do not walk, run to the store. Formula itself, it's so cushiony. It's so glossy. They seemed like they could be almost lip oils, but they are not. They are actually lip balms, but they are so glossy and I just love this. And I really like how my lips are feeling after I removed it. They feel like a lip treatment as well. I love this. The pink pair, they are called Kiss Bump. Like for the price of these lip liners, and they are waxy enough that they are not too slippery. Okay, let's see the shade. So you can see that I had a problem smudging this lip liner underneath, but that's because I had previously on lip balm already and it didn't want to adhere to that. So it's not a product's fault at all. I love this more cool toned pink. It's very hard to find this kind of shades for pale person. Like we are always wanting more of these, but I would personally pair it with some other lip liner because this is just too pink for me, for my personal taste. Now let's just check out the last shade. The last pair is called Kiss Alert. I would actually recommend applying lip liner all over your lips and then applying lip balm, because otherwise sometimes it can look a little bit undone, if you know what I mean. Something is just not vibing. I don't know, what do you think? Personally, with these two, I would apply lip liner all over my lips and then top it with a lip tint. Yeah, to look a little bit more chic, a little bit more put together. The best release from Catrice since the new foundation. So I would rate this from 1 to 10. 0. I'm so sorry. It's the worst product from Catrice that I have ever tried. Not even 1, 0. Then the blushes. I would give them 6.5 because they are really pretty. They're really pretty shades and they are really pretty on. And then a highlighter stick, I don't know, 6. It's very average, but it's not like a horrible highlighter either. I would give these lip liners 7 because they are pretty good. They have nice shades, they are cheap, they are really nice colors, they are not the most long wearing, and they are twist up. As I've already mentioned, for me it's just a little bit better with like normal pencil lip liners. Then these lip treats, I would give them 10. I love this. Cushiony, they are not stringing, they are not oily too much, they are not too thick, they are not too thin, they are just perfect. They have a little bit of sheerness to it, but they are not completely sheer. So you get a bit of a color. I just love everything about this. So I think that the biggest problem with Catrice is that they vary too much. You don't know what you will get. They have one of the best products from drugstore, in my opinion, like that under eye corrector and some foundations and some highlighters. They have some incredible products, but then they have other products that are completely flopping all over. And yeah, I think that they should stabilize a little bit so the consumer can expect a certain quality of the brand, if you know what I mean. Of course, it's going to vary a bit. It shouldn't be such a big of a difference between the products, in my opinion. Also, they are very inconsistent with their overall aesthetics, so I think that's also a big problem of them. But as I said, so if you enjoyed this review, then please don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can always donate something small with thanks button down below, and have a lovely, lovely day. See you in my next video. It's hurting a little bit when I'm talking. If I'm completely honest, it's not. It was quite hard to record this. See you in my next video. Bye.